And you have such a tough character to play because he's such the unsung hero. I
Yes.
mean, how does it feel to be the person who's always saving the day and not getting the credit?
That's the bane of Merlin's life. He has to accept that's the way it's going to be if the future is going to be the way he wants it to be. And the way he wants the future to be is that it's a land of freedom, of magic, that he feels free and himself in, ruled by the greatest king the land has ever known. That's what he needs, and to get there, he has to put his own pride aside and his own need for credibility, and I think that says a lot about his character, how strong-willed he is, that he does that.
Definitely.
So maybe one day he'll get the hero's crown on his head.
So I understand that in season 4, you're going to get a run for your money, that Morgana's coming into her powers, and she's going to be giving you a really hard time this next season. And you're looking forward to that?
Yeah, it's really good. Morgana knows of a sorcerer called Emrys, who is the other name that Merlin is known by, and she becomes obsessed with finding out, tracking him down, and who this is. And she doesn't know it's Merlin, obviously, but Merlin is very much set on stopping her, and that leads to some face-to-face confrontations with them. And of course, she doesn't know he has magic as of yet, and it's an interesting situation. It's always fully charged whenever they meet, because they were good friends, and it could have been a completely different way had she not chosen the darker path. Right. So it's always electric whenever they meet.
Very interesting dynamic there, because of going back, to how young the characters were when the series started, in terms of, they were getting through those tough teenage times and stuff, and watching the relationships, how they went, the choices everyone made.
Yeah.
That's a very different approach to the legend, and it seems to have worked very well.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. We're now seeing as I said, we've seen these characters, from season 1 when they are young, trying to find their place in the world. I mean, we look different, but there's a different feel to the show. I mean, I don't quite look like this yet. That'll be season 20.
A few years from now, I think.
Yeah, but yeah, they are changing, and big changes are ahead. Big surprises are ahead. It's been the most surprises I've ever encountered in any season so far, where I've read the scripts and have genuinely been shocked that we're going to go in that direction, that we're going to explore these elements of characters and of situations. And
oh wow!
And it was surprising for me. So
watch out for season 4, everyone.
Absolutely.
It sounds like it's going to be chock full of surprises.
Absolutely.
Well, we look very much forward to seeing it.
Thanks,
And
Brenda.
if you could take your character somewhere, you could write your own episode and take the character somewhere that you haven't had a chance to take it, where would you take him?
To sea. I think I've always been a Sinbad fan, so I think
a seafaring voyage in Merlin's
I think
future.
A voyage would be brilliant with some kind of sea creature.
Well, you've got islands all around you. It should be fairly easy to get a sea voyage in there.
Exactly. I mean, it'd be easy to get a sea voyage, just getting the filming crew on board.
That's right.
It'd be great. But I think an adventure at sea would be awesome.
Well, okay, so creators, we're looking for an adventure at sea for Merlin.
Yeah, get the Jaws in there.
With Jaws.
Yeah, be happy.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us.
Thanks,
and
Brenda.
we are very much looking forward to season 4.
Brilliant.